Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And for all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of time to tune in. I hope everybody had a blessed and productive Thursday. Hope everybody was able to make it through the hustle and bustle of the day. Hope everybody is at least happy and ready for the weekend soon. So hopefully everybody is trying to stay warm, at least people in the cold regions. And I appreciate everybody who tuned in this morning for the live. Like I said, I do believe in that. If we don't unite, we're going to lose this fight. Hey, Tanya, blessings. You know, I really feel like this. If we don't unite at some point, we are going to lose this fight as a whole. You know, it's getting crazy. Yo, Vision, salute. We really got to start coming up with ways to try to unite each other, uplift each other, and in the same token, make forward moves. You know, it's really about that time. Like I said, you got some people who would claim that they want to see a change in things and they tired of seeing the same old things day in and day out. But then in the same token, some of y'all are still entertaining the same madness day in and day out. It really doesn't make any sense. Parents, you got to start uniting with your kids. You got to definitely start getting them in the right gears, steer them in the right direction. Shoot, even if your kid decides he want to get into a trade or she want to do something like that, he or she want to do something like that along a trade line, hey, encourage them to do it. Definitely encourage them to get their education and also make sure you're giving them that education you're supposed to be giving them for the real world. You know, like I said, we know a lot of school curriculums, some of them are outdated, especially we still finding out new and improved things day in and day out. So you know what it is, like you just gotta make sure your kid is always on point, always on his swivel. Like I said, some of you parents are gonna have to stop entertaining stupidity. You know, your blackout salute. Like I said this morning, some of y'all think the best way to bond with your kids or for your kids to come and open up to you is if you doing all the wrong shit with them, which I feel is not always good. Like I said this morning, your kid ain't going to be no good in life if he's a burnout before 21. These kids' brains are not fully developed until over the age of 21. You to sit here and think that that's a I don't know what the hell just happened. Sucker just try to boot me out again. Hey, Tanya, blessings. My guy, salute. You already know. Like I said this morning, That's not the best way to bond with your kid. That's not the best way to try to uplift your kid neither and get them in the right direction. A lot of times y'all gonna have to start eliminating cancers, man. Eliminating all the negative cancers that you know for a fact is gonna put you on that downhill. You know, some people don't want to let go of who they call friends, but if these friends ain't trying to uplift you and put you in the best spot, then they ain't really your friends. Like if I know my people struggling and I know I can try to help them, I'm gonna try to help them. Not going to sit there, see them struggling, and don't open my mouth or say anything. That's just not me. Yo, Penny, salute. That's what I'm saying. Got to start uniting on the right things. Like I said, some people want to sit here and cry and mope about certain shit, but you ain't trying to unite to get things right and get it together. And in the long run, the longer you keep doing stuff like that, the the more the battle is going to take. The more it's going to take to really get past this. We should be sick and tired of going against each other over stupidity, ignorance, and just over hearsay. You know, right now we have so many different things that are not just plaguing the kids, but are plaguing the people who lack knowledge. You know, and if you got people around you that how they say yes men, you ain't gonna really tell them the truth. Got people like that around you, you gotta eliminate yourself from them. Because for all you know, you could be making the wrong decision and they telling you it's the right decision. Nah, it's a whole fact, but that shit need to stop now. Like I said, it's a real dangerous situation going on out in this world, man. You gotta stop just thinking for selves and start being selfless, man. Stop being selfish. Do selfless acts sometimes. A lot of times that go right, like I said, in that good old karma basket. Like I said, it's time to start breaking cycles. Again, some of y'all parents, like I said, you think that the way to bond with your kids is by drugs and everything else. No, it's simplest ways you can get in contact and really bond with your kid, get into the things that they might be in tune with. They like skating or they like doing whatever, go do that. They want to go to the movies, malls, something like that, go do that. There's different ways to bond with your kids that don't involve drugs. And I'm sorry I can't get with any parent that's like that. Your kid ain't even old enough to fucking buy a pack of cigarettes or do any of that shit. They shouldn't be worried about all of that. See, that's the problem. Y'all not letting the kids be kids no more. Y'all letting these kids be adults. Not really checking and trying to make sure that your kid is straight. Just like earlier, almost had a group of kids trying to hop in the construction area again. I'm like, hey, this is what I'm talking about. When your parents should really be on these kids and making sure that they home safe or they doing schoolwork, they out and about being stupid. Then when they become another casualty or another number, now everybody want to cry, be in the uproar. No, start paying attention to what's going on, man. Yo, Cherokee, salute, bro. What I'm saying, like at some point, when are we gonna really start breaking the chains, man? Start breaking that cycle. This is what's folding us up to a degree. You know, instead of trying to point people in the right direction, you want to point people in the wrong direction. I don't believe in giving up on kids. I don't believe in giving up on adults who probably might have been down and trying to really do something with themselves. I don't believe in giving up on them. I believe in giving up on people that really don't want to take heed to the message, don't want to stand on it, and they just going to do what they do. Like I said, the main thing you can do at this time present is just reach those you can reach and try to unite them in the best way possible. Scorpio lady blessings. That's what I'm saying. Y'all definitely like get it together, man. It's about to be even more tough out here. You know, it's a shocking thing because I was reading up on a little something, and it's crazy. You know, like I'm gonna save that for a whole nother live. So I want to really make sure I had these numbers written down in the correct form because from what I've seen and what I picked up is really startling. And it might sound false, but I don't think it is. You know, and again, it's about to go to where I'm going to though. Again, kids need both parents. And if they don't have both parents, they need constructive adults around them that are going to make sure they are on the right path to success. You don't want your kids to be a failure. Definitely don't want your kids to be a failure. You definitely don't want them to be another number in the system. And you definitely don't want them to be laying 6 feet deep. So I think at this point in time, some of y'all are going to have to get your heads out your asses and really get in tune with your kids and get in tune with yourself. I can say some of y'all, not all of y'all. That's a big fat fuck. It's my fault. Up is raccoon season again out here. These suckers is big. You know, it is. It's time. But see, this is the thing. When you tell people this, or when you say it in a certain way, they feel like you trying to be disrespectful or coming at them. No, it's just using common sense and logic. Like I said earlier, if I don't want my kid out here stabbing, shooting, or even being a menace to society, do you think I'm still supposed to be doing the things I'm doing? No, I would have to change up my whole format. And that's the problem that everybody has. And I can say everybody because, I know some people might not think they doing something wrong at one point, but hey, when you realize your mistakes and your errors, you correct them. Like everybody do, correct them. Some people don't want to correct their errors and their ways. And this is exactly why, to some degree, there's miscommunication, there's mistrust. We really got to get it together, y'all. I don't feel that we should be taking more blows and more death and more, none of that. We shouldn't be having to go through all these conforms and we're not going to be conforming to everything, man. Like, it's just some things you got to really sit there and use your common sense and be like, nah, this ain't it. You ain't going to try to get me with this. You know, you can't entertain that because that notion of I'm going to just let everything happen and just let nature run its course, it's not always going to be a good look. There's some things you can do that, but you can't do that when it comes to these type of situations. Should be nobody failing and giving up on the kids. And if you're an adult and you think you in a position where you can try to get yourself together, then get yourself together by all means. You can't expect people to always hold your hand, and you can't always expect people to just give you the answer. Sometimes you have to do it yourself. You already know, bro. It's good, bro. Yeah, man. Y'all just tuned in, hit that like button. Like I said, come together for the right reasons and show some of these youngins that not every adult out here is on little kid time, man. And for those who are doing what they're supposed to be doing, like I said, may God continue to bless y'all and keep y'all strong, keep y'all doing what y'all doing, you know. But I feel like this too. You got some people in the world who think just having kids is that makes you an adult. No. You can have a kid, you can have 10 kids. That don't mean you're an adult. You're an adult when you're paying bills. You with the same person that you had these kids with. You're taking care of the household, doing what you need to do all in all. And vice versa. I don't give a damn if shoot, I could run around having kids like crazy. But if I ain't doing grown shit, I ain't no damn, come on. I ain't no grown up. I'm still a kid in my own mind. So I look at it. Gotta get on your grind, man. Everybody keep talking about the same old madness. Oh, it's never going to change. How do you know it's going to change if you've given up already? See, that's why I said I don't believe in giving up on shit. I ain't never been a quitter in life, and I ain't going to start quitting that. Hey, Alicia, blessings. And exactly. And that's another thing, just even on here. Like I said, everybody want to entertain certain shit. Everybody want to be a part of certain shit. But the real shit you should be a part of, you ain't taking heed to it. But it is what it is. Just like I said, at some point, a lot of these damn words are gonna come back and hit hard. You're like, yo, that brother was right. You know, Alicia, I don't know if you leaving out or whatever, but I see you just got here, but it wasn't no drama over here. See, tonight would have been poetry night, but apparently I had some things misconstrued. And if I'd have known that, I could have had poetry night going on tonight. But I felt tonight just had to be different anyway. Get back to the routine with those Thursdays. You know, like I said, it's time to really start talking about getting things in order, coming together and trying to form plans to make better things, to just get ourselves back in the right track. Like I said, just saying, like, you can't cry and mope about you tired of this and you tired of that, and then you're a part of this bullshit. I don't know. You know, like I said, it's things that we could be doing for the better, and we should be doing for the better. Entertaining drama all day, going back and forth with people for meaningless situations. It's not helping. Like I said, you want to give these kids a better example. You want to show the youngins that there is still hope. That's why a lot of them don't give a fuck now. That's why a lot of them are already giving up because they feel like the adults have given up. And not saying all adults, but if they only see a small handful of adults and everybody else is entertaining drama in drama, just not doing what they supposed to be doing and setting the wrong examples, how the fuck are they gonna have hope? You know, I'm sorry, man. Like, trying not to get real upset and pissed off, but it's just like it goes back to what I've been saying. Can't fucking sit here and cry about shit if you ain't really trying to put your foot together and do something. It's pointless. And it's a sad reality because you would really hate to give up. And I ain't trying to give up. Everybody should be trying to leave some sort of mark in this world and not just, oh, I was here, I was a part of this, I ain't really get much accomplished or done. It is what it is. No, you would want to leave some sort of fucking mark on this world, you know? Yo, Teron, salute, bro. Like I said, it goes without saying that some of y'all really don't take into consideration words that are being said. Like, like I said, for every day that you are able to wake up, breathe, and do something, get your ass up and do something. Every day that you up, every day that you ain't locked up, every day that you ain't 6 feet deep is a blessing. So in between those times, you need to be trying to do what you can do possible. Oh, I know that. At least the people in here know that. But it feel like everybody else don't seem to fucking grasp that. You are able to wake the fuck up. If you have a family, you are able to wake up, talk with your family, bond, and do whatever. And yet, in the same token, still try to do something. Keep yourself motivated, man. Get the kids motivated. Like I said, teach them more than what's being taught. It's not that hard, man. It's not that hard. Some of y'all just make things harder. Y'all don't know how to work smarter. You know, I'm just saying, like, there's no way you could tell me some of y'all already got this notion to just quit on everything that's going on. Nah, ain't no time to quit now. It's time for real change and real motivation, and it's just time. It takes more than one person. It take one person to spark a whole thing, but it take a collective of people to really stand firm on it and watch that shit grow, watch it elevate. But I don't believe some people believe in elevation or even evolution no more. They don't believe in a lot of shit no more. Everything is just, if it ain't about me and mine, fuck the world. And that's a sad way to think. As you supposed to. I know the work you be doing, and like I said, may God continue to bless you, sis. You already know what it is. For everybody that is trying to at least do something, whether it's small or whatever, continue to do what you do. Don't think the man upstairs ain't counting those blessings. You know, like you got those who believe that praying is always just going to be the answer for everything. No, prayer is good. Prayer does help, but sometimes prayer is not going to pay a bill. You're going to have to get up and do something with yourself. Prayer is not going to get you a business. Prayer is not going to just throw money in your hand like that. You gotta live realistically, man. Some people are not living realistically because they too busy living on here. And I start seeing shit day to day. I be in the shadows even when I'm not on here. I be in the shadows in real time. I peep a lot of things that's going on. And hence why anytime I come up here, I can fucking talk about something. It's real visuals, man. And that's at one point, most of us wanted that. And most of us probably still want it. But it's gonna be an uphill battle for that because you're gonna have everybody that just feels like the negative and the chaos gotta take over everything. Even when it comes to on here, you got some people that cry and mope about they tired of drama. But then when you got people who are actually doing real shit, doing content, and at least just trying to bring awareness or something different to the table, it's like everybody is crickets. They disappear. Like I said, I see everything from afar. The observer observes a lot. Trust me. Ain't much to observe neither. You know, like I said, if certain people want to fucking make change and do what's right, gonna have to fucking get it together and get with the right people. And if some of y'all ain't gonna do nothing, then you just talking for nothing. Hey, Anne Marie, blessings. Like I said, it's just something to really put your mind to and think about. Some of y'all want change and you want positive things to happen. Gonna have to be a part of that change one way or another. There's no getting around that. There's no sugarcoating that. Nah, Tanya, I can't say that. I can say the only ones that are headed for self-destruction are the ones who really don't care. The ones that do care are going to be the ones who, at some point, start making the change. And then we are eventually going to get rid of the ones who don't want to see change. I feel like it's already prophesized to happen. But I can't say we are fully on the road to self-destruction. We're not. We can make certain changes happen right now. Like I said earlier in my live, we should want to get together and embrace ourselves. So this way, whatever impact comes our way, it don't be as bad. Like I said, I can't give up on my people. I can't give up on people, period. Especially the ones that I know for a fact could be the part of that change. So yeah, I'm gonna be saying what the hell I need to say out my mouth. Doesn't matter how it come out. Like I said, y'all didn't read that post. It's clear as day. I'm raw as fuck. But that's because I'm tired. I'm mentally tired and I'm physically tired of seeing everything crumble the way it's crumbling. And then every time there is movements to try to make things better, you always got people who want to try to infiltrate and mess shit up. And that should get tiresome. A real nigga living in real time. No time to be entertaining fuck shit. Some of y'all claim y'all tired of the same madness. Then you need to start coming around people who are really doing something or saying something. It's just that simple. Some of y'all could reach the masses in a way imaginable. Some of y'all already have reached the masses to a degree. If you want to talk about your sub counts and all this other dumb shit, some of y'all have already reached the peak to a degree. So what's stopping you from bringing real content? What's stopping you from trying to wake the people up in some way, shape, or form? Nobody doing it but yourself. Like I said, I could be on here entertaining a whole bunch of fuck shit, but for what? What is it getting me? What is it getting my people? And why should I be another distraction when I ain't trying to be a distraction? I'm trying to be a part of the solution. Hey, Lala, blessings. Hope all is well with you. Like I said, you got some people that'll sit here and not take heed or take wisdom to whatever's being said. It's not a game no more. You gotta really start uniting, start coming together on the forefronts and finding ways to build and do the right things, not just for ourselves, but for the youngins and for the future generations who might actually want to try to be something in life. For those who don't want to quit, for those who still feel like there's hope. No matter what the situation is, we should not be the ones giving up already. And this false reality that some of y'all live in that, oh, it's just going to happen, so we might as well just let it happen. No, certain things can actually change for the better. And there are going to be some things that change at some point in this world. But we could be a part of that positive change and actually make it fucking happen. Sometimes you're going to have to come together with people, sit at a table, and just figure some things out. Put your bullshit differences aside. If it's coming for the same goal, put your differences aside and just get shit together, man. But I forgot, sometimes it's a pride thing too. Like I said, pride could be a good thing, but then it could also be a bad thing. You know, some of you people are too prideful. It comes from oh, I feel like I gotta be above this person, or I feel like I'm better than this person. No, I shouldn't feel any type of way. If anything, I feel we both come together as a collective. We trying to fucking do some right things, and that's what we need to be doing. Like I said, the way they done got division amongst us, it it's mind boggling. Because just like I said, you come together for all the wrong shit, and when it's time to come together for all the right things, it's crickets. How do you expect to be a change, and how do you expect your voices really to be heard if you just staying silent on things? You overlooking things or you underlooking certain things. Yo, really salute, bro. Saying this is something to think about. You would want to at some point really get it together. Some of y'all trying to say it's over for the kids, or that is no, it's not over for the kids, it's not over for the youth. I don't feel all of them are doomed. Some of them might be doomed because they already done been too deep in. But there are a lot of them who are not. Some of them are just lost because if they don't got the right people guiding them, and if they got the wrong influences around them, they not really thinking or trying to be themselves. One thing, anybody that really knows me, and there's one or two of them that know me for real, I've been the same person since I was younger, still the same person. I don't care what the world throws at me, I'll throw that shit right back at you full force. More than just a rebel, I've been a fighter. There ain't no quitting the fight neither. I just feel like this. Same way passion burns within me, it should be burning within a lot of y'all. Because I feel there's certain things that can actually help and we can actually benefit from. It's a sad notion. Some people claim that they want to help, they want to do this, they want to make things happen, they want to make changes in real time. Some of y'all got the knowledge and you still not putting it to use. Nah, that's a whole fact. It's even cold out here. It finally got cold out here compared to earlier shit. Earlier it was feeling like summertime out here. You know, and it feels like the world is so cold when it should be a little bit more warmer. Like I said, just I gotta have that passion, man, that fire to at least instill some sort of change, man. You don't even know there's still multiple opportunities to make things work. But if you ain't trying to make it work, if you ain't trying to stand on it, then it's just your door of opportunity will stay closed forever. You know, like I said, you have to definitely have that spark, that fire. Just like I've been saying before, you know, you put God first and then you put everything in forward motion. Some of y'all just gonna have to really just look at it. If you don't stand up, that's basically like you saying you're gonna let everything happen to the kids. You're gonna let everything happen to the women. And if some of y'all claiming y'all for the protection of women and kids, then why don't we start putting a blanket around them? Like I said, when the hell did the community become so cold hearted? You know, some of y'all don't care about shit until it really hits home. And now it's a sad reality that you gotta realize that damn, I could have been a part of this and I messed up. I don't know. Like I said, I can't give up, but it's a sad reality. Parents are gonna have to really start coming together for the better. I don't care if y'all at odds with each other. Come together for the better for the kids. There was a number that I looked at earlier, and it said, and it kind of threw me off. But I'm really sitting here bugging about it. And like I said, I'm gonna have to go over that again because I want to make sure that that's not a falsehood. But from what was said in that statistic, 83% of suicides and everything that happens, in particular with young kids or even adults, is coming from a single parent home. And that's a sad, shocking reality if that's really the reality. 63% of homelessness amongst kids or whatever, partially due to single parent homes. Some single parents can't take whatever's going on with the kids. Sometimes the kids end up either running away or they end up kicking the kids out the house. And then guess what? Kids is out in the street like this morning. I didn't even want to say that this morning because I had to make sure I wasn't tripping. And then later on, before I got to work, I wasn't tripping. This girl don't even look like she older than 16 and she out here on these streets. I don't know what the situation is. I don't even know if she live out here. But it's just sad. Like I said, parents are gonna have to come together. From those two situations I just brought up, that's a sad reminder that the kids need both mother and father to raise them. We need the community to come together. Period. D true salute, bro. Yeah, bro, it's crazy because when I seen that, I said, wait, what? And I'm not going to say it's just a single parent home. I'm sorry to say that. They said it's come from single mother homes. But I'm going to make sure, you know, that's not the case. Because some people might be just going off statistics of whatever, but that's still a high rising statistic that single parent homes a lot of times cause a lot of shit. Gotta come together, y'all. Real on all ends. This shit about to get spooky out here, man. Y'all just tuned in, hit that like button. New to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Drop the link in a minute. But this should be an eye opener. Like I said, I'm definitely going to get the statistics on that. But just those two statistics I heard is just like, damn. You know, for some of you single parents out there, even if you plan on putting somebody in your life to try to help you with your child, better make sure that person is not on the wrong side, and definitely make sure that there's a bond level there. Don't just put any and everybody in your kid's life. That's something that should not be done. I don't know. I just it's a shocking notion. That's why when I looked at that thing, I shook my head for a minute. That is a sad notion in the reality though. You know, and I could kind of believe it only because I've seen certain situations like that, and it's definitely been from single parent homes. If it's more than one kid in the house, oh, best believe that's when it starts. And if you ain't really on point, man, listen, this shit crazy.
Hey there, Nate.
Hey, Tanya, blessings.
Remember those commercials back in the day where the father sees the kid with drugs, and the kid said, I learned about watching you, Dad. Kids who do drugs, parents who do drugs who have kids who do drugs. You know, those were the commercials back in the day. We don't have those no more. But
No,
huh?
no, I heard you. Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope we're not headed for self destruction. I really don't. But you know what? I want to go to a place like Pandora. All you do is fish, swim. You know, the well, only drawback about Pandora is you got to have an oxygen mask so you can breathe their air or be one of them. You know, it seems like a simple life. No wars, no nothing. Just eat fish and be on the trip to AWA. You know, that's the kind of world I like. It's beautiful. I saw the movie. It's beautiful. But you got to worry about the sky people. That's it. That's it. That's it. All you got to worry about, Nate, is the sky people, and and that's it. All you do is eat fish and go to the tree of voices and hear these things, and you're set for life. You don't have to worry about no money or nothing. That's the only drawback about Pandora is if you're human, you gotta wear a mask so you can breathe the air. Other than that, you're sitting pretty, but you gotta worry about the sky people with their helicopters and all that other stuff. I would go to Pandora in a heartbeat. Shoot, I would.
I don't
Yeah,
think I can do that.
you don't have
I
to
don't
worry
think I
about
can do
nothing. All you do
that.
is hunt and fish, and that's it. Learn how to swim though, and there's land, but that's yeah. I'd rather be on Pandora than the real world. That's just me.
Well, you entitled to feel that way, but honestly, like I said, even man, they already trying to do certain things. Like I said, that metaverse shit and everything else.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
you want everybody to live in cyber world when there's an actual world going on outside. I
Remember,
can't
I
do that.
saw this show called "This Is Life" by Lisa Ling,
Um,
and she had these people that will have sex with these avatars, or these I don't know what you call them, but she goes to these people that do these strange things, and she does that. She's been doing that show for a lot of years, and you have these people that go to these avatars, and they said they're more real than the human form. You know, I seen you should see that show. This is like I couldn't believe it, but there are people like that out there that go to these avatars or to the real world or to the cyber world, and they say it's much more better and hassle free. Mm-hmm. It's on
man,
CNN. This is life, and they rather pay the money to have these things than deal with the regular real life situations, and they be honest about it. They're honest about it, and that's weird to me, but that's them. They're doing it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing it. But and all in all, the world is I know it's like a Jerry Springer type world. You just tell your own business and you get thrown out. Yeah, yeah. And Jerry Springer's not on much these days, but every week, every 5 days a week, Pennsylvania weekend, you'll see people going, Jerry, 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 strippers, whatever he had on this show. And I say, where does he find these people? And all they do is call his show, contact them. They fly down to Chicago to tape the show. It's already taped already, you know. But I'm just I'm not downtrodden. It's just that people is just want to live in a Jerry Springer type world. That's what it is. Mhm. Yeah. Now that Brittany Griner is back in Texas, she's probably there now. But she's going to have to be interrogated by the government of what she saw while she was in Russia, off of bringing a vape pipe, a cannabis oil or something in there. But that's she was just used as a pawn to in Russia's political battle. That's all. But
Yeah.
we always had that mantra. We don't do business with terrorists. But in this case, we had to do a business with a known terrorist just to get her home. A known arms dealer who would give
Yeah.
money to the Taliban and to ISIS, and he was known for giving weapons to them. So we always, it was all that much. We don't do business with terrorists. You don't, but sometimes you got to do a business with a terrorist to get what you want back. I don't know. It's all double speak to me. And like I said before, I wish you the best of luck, Nate, because this is our generation done did it. We done did it. Now this generation's got to do what we did. But we didn't do all that much in our generation. It's all people. It's, you know what? It's these elections. People say if you want change, you got to vote what you want in. But if you put the ones that you want in, they're going to do the same thing that the other uh, uh, opponent did when they was in office. It's all. I like to see politicians do what they say they're going to do when they run, but they always talk both sides of their mouth when they do it. They say they're going to help out, get off welfare, get off everything else, and then the next minute they be holding to special interest people. That's why I don't want to run for nothing, because I don't want to be beholden to those special interests. You know, and that would that's something I don't want to do. No, I don't. Mm-mm. But yeah, that's how I feel about it, Nate. 100%.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, hold on. Hey, Angel, blessings. Platty, blessings. Glad y'all
Yeah.
tuned in.
It's just
No, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just
yeah.
I'm not I'm not gonna be sitting here and living by falsehoods, and I'm not gonna sit here and entertain certain things neither.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you want to go do what you do, that's you. But I'm gonna still be sitting here trying to fight. I ain't got time for that. Like I said, there's a difference between a warrior and a pillow biter, and I ain't never been a pillow biter. So you gonna see me fighting until I close my eyes. So it don't
You're
matter.
like modern Rocky. You don't want to give up. You're in there with that Russian. He pulls many blows on you, but you keep standing up until he tires himself out. You know? You like that Rocky, that Russian dude when he was in that match with that Russian dude Rocky. The Rocky
Yeah.
said, come on, you want some more? You want some more? I'll give you some more. 15 pounds. And all the Russians was cheering Rocky. And the Russian was made like a fool because he was fighting him like a piece of iron. So you like that kind of modern day Rocky there, Nate. I support you 100%. But some of these people want to live in the Jerry Springer type world. Those are those people. I don't want to live in Jerry Springer world. I really don't. But I try to avoid the Jerry Springer type people as I can. You know. You know, people always want to just take the easy way out, and you know, that's on
Yeah,
them. But sometimes the easy way, you get there the easy way, then you got to fight to get to stay there where you are. Since somebody will always be there to knock you off.
exactly.
Yep, Tiger Woods the top of his game, and he got knocked off.
That's
Yeah,
a whole
Tiger Woods
fact.
was the top of his game. But I knew somewhere in his mind he was going to get knocked down. He hasn't been like number one since then. You know.
Yeah,
So, you know, like I said before, it's a dog eat dog world. But like I said, we used to have those drug commercials where the parents do drugs and the kids said, "I watched it by watching you, Dad." Well, where did you get this? I learned it by watching you. Kids who do parents who do drugs, who have kids who do drugs, and sometimes their parents will let them have sex in their own house. I've seen that where they go on the shows that yes, I will let my daughter have sex in my own house because I know where she's at, or let her have a drink in my own house because I know I'm providing the liquor. But she's not 18; she's like 16 or 17. But you got to be 21 to drink, and sometimes they get raided by the cops because some you know have house parties in their house. Parents want to be just like their friend, the kid's friends to be have a house party, so the parent will look cool in front of the kid and their kids friends say, your parent is cool. You know, a parent should not be a friend to their kid. They should be a parent first before, you know, that's it. They can't be a friend, you know. But
yeah, I know. I said that this morning. Like I said,
yeah,
it's just some
yeah,
people think that's the way to bond with your kids. Is not the way
yeah,
to bond with your kids. That puts you in the wrong direction.
yeah. In New
Yo, ass
Jersey,
salute.
we've had people be parents busted for having liquor in the house and having all these house parties. And the neighbors see it and they call the cops on the parents because they're having all these house parties.
First of all, I've always felt like this. Any adult partying with a kid anyway,
Hmm.
what does that say about you as an adult?
Absolutely nothing.
You know, like
Yeah,
I told
but I've
somebody,
seen that. I've seen newspaper report cops busted into parents' house because the parent provided the alcohol because they want to be just like them, want to you know bond with their kid, and they have the liquor in the house. And I've seen that on TV that the parents bring in the liquor, and you know they have their friends, the kids' friends come to the house, and they have all these house parties, and they, you know you gotta be 21 to drink. You can vote at 18, but you gotta be 21 to drink. And they're like high school kids. I never drank when I was in high school. I must be living in the wrong century. That's probably what it is.
no. The problem is you wasn't. No, the problem was you wasn't around none of the you wasn't around the fuck shit to a degree. Like nobody peer pressured you to do anything, and even if you had your own mind to say no, if you knew it wasn't for you, you know it's not for you.
Yeah,
Oh, head salute, bro.
yeah, yeah. But it's a dog eat dog world now. But I want to wish you the best of luck in that there, Nate. I really do. You know, you're fighting a good fight. And I said, you like the modern day version of Rocky. You're gonna keep on fighting until you can't fight no more. But I'm sure you're gonna fight till the end of time. Hmm.
Yeah, I ain't got no choice. That's just the person I was born to be. My
Yeah,
parents were fighters. So at the end of
mhm,
the day, you think that shit wasn't gonna pass on to me?
yeah.
Natural born
But
fighter.
there's sometimes some men and some women too have kids, and then all of a sudden they get bored, and then they pack go on to the next guy. They want to have their cake and eat it, and you know, and that affects the kid. And it says you're gonna be married to the same person, but there are times that some women or men want to have a secret life and the kids don't know about it until the father or mother or somebody tell them, yes, I have another wife and more kids. And I just don't. I'm not shocked anymore. I'm really not shocked anymore. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, I'm not really shocked about what anybody does anymore, Nate. It doesn't shock me anymore. It used to, but it doesn't anymore. You
It
know?
only don't shock you. It only don't shock you because now, like I said, with the conglomerate of social media,
Yeah.
Everything is not private no more. And then some people put themselves in that position. Always remember
Yeah,
that
you
too.
see that show, Sister Wives. Look how that show's going. Now one of the wives is he doesn't want to see that other woman that he married anymore. And you know, it's that marriage was dissolved. One of the wives he divorced.
Yeah.
On Sister Wives, I'm sure you've seen that show. I say that's a messed up show. That
I'm gonna
show,
be honest with you, Tanya. I don't. If it ain't something that I'm really interested in, I don't watch
no,
it.
but I've seen that, and it's and he has all these kids with all these three different four women, you know. And I feel sorry for the kids that's involved with this one dude. He had three wives, and he's got all these kids. And you know, it's a darn shame, really it is. But I say I wish you the best of luck. If I don't hear from you, if I don't see you then, you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Nate. Hmm.
Same to you, Tanya.
Yeah,
Nine out of 10,
I
you gonna
like to
see
say
me
to
anyway.
everybody, be nice to Nate. He put up a good fight with dealing with all these idiots. Idiots, man, dang. People got to start waking up, man. But people are too, people are too asleep. They're too asleep at the wheel. They just say, "What the heck? That's the way it is. Why fight it? You know, just join with the crowd." I'm not joining with no crowd. I'm getting too old for this. In the words
Exactly.
of Captain Murtaugh of Lethal Weapon, I'm getting too old for this shit. Sorry. Peaches.
Peaches to you, and have a happy holidays too. If I don't see you,
Okay, thank you.
yeah, have a good one. Shout outs to Hammer Nation. If y'all ain't do so by now, drop them links and show each other some love. But that's something that should be said, and that's something that really needs to be implemented, man. Like I said, some of y'all claim y'all in the fight. I don't see much fighting. You know, in order to come together and really like make a change in a positive direction, gotta really start taking on these fucking tackles head first, man. You know, like I said, some of y'all gonna have to start setting better examples, whether you got kids or not. Start setting better examples. You know, it's time to stop losing. It's time to stop failing. It's time to stop just letting things happen. Like I said, we always have been fighters. We've been warriors, and it seems like we lost that spirit. What happened to it? You know, that's the question that always need to be asked. What happened to that? You know, did we become so cold hearted and so blind to the point where we don't care? Like I said, I don't believe in giving up. I ain't never been a quitter, and I'm gonna remain a fighter till the eyes close. So I know which fight I'm on. I don't know about everybody else. I know where I'm at with it. If I gotta be the voice of reason, then I'll be the voice of reason. Other than that, just gonna have to get back to the basics. Man, like I said, the main thing for some of y'all to do, start guiding these kids in the right directions. If they don't want to do certain things, don't force it on them. And like I said, whatever they do decide to do in life, that's what they happy with doing, and they know that's they calling. Then like I said, you support them all the way. Shit. Like some people want to try to force their kids to work for their business. If your kid ain't business savvy and don't want to be a part of that business, I granted, yeah, you trying to pass on the legacy, but if that's something that they ain't into, then don't force it to them. Yeah, nah, but then see, that's the thing. Like I said, some people cry over about, oh, they tired of this, they tired of that. And the same token, they ain't standing up for nothing. Just like when some people say they tired of internet drama, and then you got people who are actually serving up rural content. Like I said, crickets. So it is what it is. I'm gonna reach those who I know I can reach, and whoever ain't with the fight is against the fight. So that means you are op. So I don't really care at this point. I refuse to stop fighting. I refuse to stop caring. I'm not gonna be doing a lot of that. Sometimes I might be in your face with it. Oh well, get used to it. I ain't gonna always be in the mood to be sugarcoating nothing. And if I know I'm on the right path in the right direction, everybody else should be too. Nah, it's a whole fact. That is a whole fact, you know? Like I said, if your kid is not interested in something, don't try to force it on them. Just because you trying to live out your dream, if you feel you still want to live out your dream, you live out your dream and let your kid carve their own niche in the world. Let them find who they are as a whole. You know? Really time to stop fucking trying to defer and deny dreams. Like I said, when does it stop? You know, like I said, why do some of y'all parents feel the need to try to force anything on a kid? I feel like this: if you're gonna try to force anything, you force the right things, not the wrong things. And if they feel like they want to get into technology and computers, but you want them to play sports because oh they got the build and they got the so what? Not supposed to do that. If I know my kid don't like violin and like playing instruments, but they still like singing or they still like music and arts, whatever it is they want to get into, let them get into it. Let them find their niche in life. Same way we gotta find ours or we had to find ours, they gotta find theirs. Yo, Frankie, salute, bro. Like I said, just real things to think about, real topics that's always gonna be bought. Not peanut butter and jelly bullshit. Not entertaining fuck shit. I ain't got that time. I refuse to be on that time. So I'm saying, what beefing all day got to do with trying to help the kids? What beefing all day going to help? How is it going to help somebody that might have just been hurt? Nothing. It's not going to do shit. Like I said, not going to be living in no falsehoods, and I'm not going to sit here and continue to not try to be a part of change. Fuck it. I could have been a part of that self destruction. At one point, I still could have been a part of that self destruction. And I got to look at it. It ain't in me. Not in me at all. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, my bad, y'all. See, I know how to keep certain things under wraps. My fault for the little pause. All in all, like I said, it's a general indication that we need to definitely get ourselves together. Kids got to start seeing better one way or another. We can't defer their dreams, no matter what their dreams might be. And we can't force things on them that we know for a fact they not going to like. Because again, when you force things on them, that's when they start rebelling. You have to have an equal amount of balance when it comes to everything. Like I said, some of y'all claim y'all want change, but you're not trying to really be a part of the change. And then you want to cry when there's certain things that's continuing to happen. So what the hell you think you should be doing? You know? Yo, DBN, you already know, salute, bro. Papa Will, salute. Salute and blessings to everybody who just tuned in. You know? I said, this is something that definitely needs to be said because how can some of y'all think that things are going to happen overnight? Or how do you feel you want things to happen when you're not taking a strong fucking stance on things? Like I said, I can't expect my kids to go out in the world and be something great if I'm sitting there showing them all the negative bullshit. And even if I'm going to show them negative, I'm going to show them what to avoid and what to not come across. That's it. Other than that, you're not going to catch me drinking nothing with my kids before time. Not going to catch me definitely smoking with them. Nah, not doing that. And again, any fucking parent that feel that that's the move or that's the way to bond with your kid, something is definitely wrong with you. Hey, DD blessings. And even though you see, yeah, I had to step away from the phone for a second, but yeah, all in all, time for change. Time for real, like stand up people to really get this shit right. Like I said, can't cry about certain things if you ain't willing to try to change it. And any little bit of change is better than no change. How they say any little bit, every little bit helps. Period. Whether you believe it or not, every little bit helps. Like I said, at some point I got some things outside of this shit I'm trying to get into. Like I said, once I get the proper knowledge and know-how, and once I see where I know it could go, shit, that's a start right there. Some people don't realize they really have the power to change a lot of things for the good. But when you stuck on negative all day and you indulge yourself in negative, you're going to miss the sight of the message. Like I said, the message is quite clear. We have a real problem that we need to settle. You know, and it's not all this social media drama. It's not all this fucking celebrity drama. No, let's fucking address the real life drama that's going on. Start getting back to that. Like I said, some of y'all still wrapped up and focused on all of the nonsense. It's time to wake up and grow up. If you don't understand that by now, guess what? When things do start looking uphill, it ain't gonna be looking uphill for you and yours. You can take that to the bank. I said, some of y'all need to start stacking your things and getting the right things. Do what you got to do. Stack the right money, get with the right people, make the right choices, moves as far as business or whatever it is you're trying to do, and make that shit work. Yo, the word salute, bro. Yeah, a lot of people don't got their mindsets right. That's why we going through the shit we going through now. And then the ones who could possibly make the change or could have made change, of course they ain't gonna make change because you gotta follow what Master say. Just like I said, some of y'all are so hell bent on celebrity news and celebrity gossip. Where's some of these celebrities when the kids or even the innocent people in the neighborhoods are getting shot and killed? Families gotta bury their fucking loved ones. Where they at? And if they do pop up somewhere, it's for a little press release. It's for a little bit of fucking notification that yeah, I was out here. That was it. Other than that, they don't be out here. So some of y'all need to stop caring about certain shit and start worrying about what's going on in your own neighborhood. Straight up. Not saying all celebrities is fucked up. No. You got some who actually do try to do what they do, but they can only do so much too because they know they under the realms of those people. And if they feel they're gonna shut their shit down, they will shut their shit down before anything can even get up off the ground. Yes, at some point we all gonna have to work for somebody. But if we want to make something else happen, we got to be able to put this damn money together. Get your money saved up so you ain't got to work for nobody. Best way to do it. You know, like I said, everybody gonna have to start somewhere. And once you start somewhere, you should start thinking on the notion of let me start doing the right things. Let me put certain things in motion so this way I can make this work for me. Like I said, the struggle only goes as long as you decide to let the struggle go on. Some people have fell down and found the easy opportunity or found another opportunity right then and there. It made it work. You know? Like I said, if you knew better, you do better. Because that is the overall facts and the fundamentals. When you know better, you do better. And some of y'all know better but won't do better. Don't let that go over your head neither. I definitely find different ways to start building and start coming together and start bringing these communities back to where they once was. Not every damn community was a fuck up community. I don't know. But it's definitely going to be an uphill battle. One that I'm kind of ready for, so I don't really care. I've always had an uphill battle in life. So it ain't going to be nothing different. But for those who think I'm supposed to fall back down, or just conform, you got the wrong person. But drop the link again in case anybody else want to pop up and say something. If not, I ain't gonna keep y'all all night. I feel the message is clear as day. Gotta come together and stand on the right things, man. And if you want the better future for the kids, then you're gonna have to stand up. No matter how you feel about it, you're gonna have to stand up. I know this motherfucker ain't trying to. My bad, y'all. See, man. See, it's some nights I could have peacefulness, and there's other nights you might have to bust a nigga in the forehead. But like I said, to keep it real with y'all, I see a whole bunch of glorious and even righteous things happening. But in order for it to happen, people got to come together. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You're going to have to come together. You have to put your selfishness to the side, put your hate for each other to the side. And if you do have common goals, then get together and do the right things. Whether it's money investments, whether it's just the smallest things that you could do to help in any way, shape, or form to try to create a positive environment, do what you do. Hey, James, salute, bro. I said it's time. The time you sitting here spending, focusing on dumb shit or shit that really doesn't help benefit you, you'll be trying to do something to help benefit you and the people around you, especially if you want to see the change. You want to see good. Like I said, once I get certain things in confirmation, and once I really see what's what with it, I know I could try in my best way. Shit, I'm trying to get some businesses started my dance up. At least that's a way for people to fucking have some sort of opportunity, regardless. Like I said, some could help build these opportunities to where even the older niggas ain't got to be out here robbing and stealing. We should be getting tired of robbing each other. Some of y'all should be getting tired of trying to rob the regular 9 to 5 people. Like I said, a lot of codes and a lot of boundaries have been crossed. Oh no, it's good. It's good. I ain't had to do that just now. Shit. But that don't mean it wasn't gonna be an option though. Shit. But like I said, man, like it's time to get on the ball. It's time for some of y'all to stop focusing on fuck shit and start being a part of the real shit. You want to entertain drama instead of trying to entertain positive shit. Make that make sense. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nah, you know what it is? Is people robbing people, period. It's not even a black, white, none of that shit. People robbing people, period. I remember for those who was in the streets, if you was robbing and stealing, you was robbing and stealing your competition. You wasn't robbing and stealing from the regular 9 to 5 people or the people that's having these struggles trying to make ends meet. You wasn't doing that. Somewhere along the line, that got fucked up. Now everybody's a fucking target, even the kids. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like I said, when do y'all start standing up for kids? And when do y'all start standing up for the protection of them? And when do you start standing up for the protection of the women? Like I said, yo, cutthroat, you already know, salute. You know, if y'all just tuned in, hit that like button.
I'm gonna go a little longer, man, because like I said, this shit could go on for hours a day. There's so many different multiple aspects that can be changed, but you can only start a little bit at a time. Because even when you think you got people that's really down for the ride and the change, you gotta definitely make sure that they on the same ball as you. Like I said, besides just praying, we gotta really start fucking making changes. We gotta really be out here doing the work. The man upstairs is not blessing those who's just sitting here on their ass not doing nothing. No. You think just sitting back and watching things happen is gonna keep you from nah. You got all the wrong ideas. Because at some point when certain things start happening to you, now it's gonna be an open reality to be like, damn, I gotta really get it together. And for some of y'all who was lucky to avoid death, that should be an eye opener and a realizing experience that you need to get your life in tune and get it together. And see, some of you fellas, I'm speaking to some of y'all because it's not all of y'all. Some of y'all just have this notion that you gotta be having this rep or keeping this reputation of yeah, I'm a street nigga, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. When you got kids, nigga, all that street nigga shit should be out the fucking window. I'm just keeping it real, man. Whether you gang banging or not, like at some point, certain things should be eliminated. If you got kids, nigga, you want your kids to you want to at least see your kids grow. You want to be a part of your child's life. How can you be a part of your child's life if you in and out of jail? Or how could you be a part of your child's life when you could possibly be dying? Like that's things niggas should really be thinking about. Period. It's a sad reality that nobody really thinks about that. Oh, fucking shit. My bad. I just got the right there text message. Oh, fucking shit. I'm about to do my fat happy dance. Hold up. I don't choose violence today. Yeah, that's a whole fact, bro. Like prime example, if you was shot and you damn near died and you survived all of that, that was God giving you a stern message that whatever you doing, you need to change it. Then I seen some people who have gotten shot and then went buck crazy and started acting like Bishop from Juice. So, like I said, there's always a mixed bag when it comes to that. But still, at some point in time, that should be a realizing experience that nigga wake the fuck up. If God was able to keep you here this long, that should tell you something. While you here, try to do the best you possibly can. Yeah, don't be laughing at me. I said I'm about to do my fat happy dance. I know why I'm about to do my fat happy dance. Oh, I did it. Oh. Stop playing, y'all. So you can add a little comedy to shit. Don't think I'm always just gonna be stern and on militant mode. No, like everybody knows, I know how to chill and have fun. This is just me. I'm real and down to earth. I don't fucking fake shit and I don't sugarcoat nothing. Y'all stop laughing at me. I see y'all laughing over here. Yeah. Did the fat happy dance. Yeah. I chose happiness today. I ain't choose violence. Nah, you get that one day. You ain't gonna get it tonight. Shit. But that's something to really think about though. If y'all claim y'all tired of certain dramas and you tired of certain shit, then eliminate yourself from it and start making the right changes. You say you tired of being around people that's always around drama, then stop being around them. You'll find out. You'll have so much of a better rapport. Like, shoot, you'll realize that that relief of stress will be gone. Yo, true salute, bro. Hell nah, but come on, man. Like, seriously. If it ain't time for y'all to wake up for the better, then you just waking up for nothing. That's how I look at it. And when it comes to real spit and real topics, this is what it is. If it go for an hour, we go for 8 hours. Depending on what it is, we gonna talk about it and try to figure out some solutions, man. That's what this is built for. Everything else will be uncivilized. Just like I said, I'm not gonna keep everybody all night. You know, some people had a long day. I definitely had a long day to a degree. But I ain't getting out of work until 7 in the morning, so yeah, nigga gonna be up. But if you don't think it's time to really spark those conversations and really start sparking the right type of ideas for people, then what are you really saying in life? You know? It's just something to think about and something to grasp. You know? Yo, Angel, you gonna stop with your shenanigans, you leprechaun? I ain't make you cry, I ain't do nothing. And if you was crying, that's because you felt what I was saying. Like most people, they should feel what the fuck I'm saying. Like I said, it doesn't matter how the message is brought, but it's about the general message being brought and being understood. That is really time to crack down and start like getting together on things, man. Stop coming together for all the wrong shit and come together for the right things, man. And maybe, just maybe, we can save some of these kids from falling down the same path. Just saying. Something to think about. You don't know how many times you can sit here and look and see certain things and you know you could try to make it work. But some people just look at it and be like, it is what it is. It ain't hurting minds, it ain't hurting me, so fuck it. It don't matter. But then again, when it does hit close to home and it does matter, now you're gonna have that eye-opening experience. Nah, and it is because like, come on now. Like I said, these kids are already being exposed to things when they go outside in the world, whether they going to school or whatever. You know, but like I said, as parents, you're supposed to make sure your kids are grounded as far as they know what to expect, they know how to maneuver around certain things. And if certain things do get too out of hand for them, they know who to call and what to do in those situations. Like I said, you have to guard your kids. It's not just with what's being taught in school. Like I said, some of that stuff is outdated. The curriculum is definitely outdated. With all these new quote unquote things they are finding now, they just added more stuff to the curriculum, but they ain't trying to really add it. That's when you, as a parent, are supposed to say, you know what? I'm not gonna let my kid go out like that. I don't know, man. Like, is it starting to really? It's something that really sparks the ignition, at least with me. You know, because so many different things, so many possibilities, and we ain't really looking at it.
You know, just like I said, kids go through enough as it is. You know, they are being exposed to things that they shouldn't be exposed to. And then sometimes they're around the wrong people who are coming from the wrong backgrounds. And some of y'all not really checking to see who's who. I can't expect my kid to go far in the world if I know they around the wrong influences that's possibly going to get them in trouble or possibly get them killed. Just like I told the little kid earlier. You think it's a game, you keep trying to hop over this fence until you really hurt yourself. And then who you gonna you can't sue nobody because nobody told you to be trying to hop over a fence when you really should have been in the house trying to study and do something with yourself. Again, some of y'all parents, your kid ain't over a certain age, he shouldn't be out past a certain time because there ain't nothing going on when these lights go off. Nothing going on outside. Like I said earlier, I came up and done lost some people. Some of these people that I lost would have probably been my age by now. But since they was out in the streets and out doing things they wasn't supposed to be doing, they unfortunately lost their life. One lost their life just by simple mistaken identity and being at the wrong place at the wrong time. So that just goes to show you a lot of times your parents definitely gonna have to get in tune with these kids, whether they out having recreational time with their friends or whatever. Always keep an extra eye out on them. So you don't know what the hell can happen. And if you don't think that's a stern wake up, nah, shit. You tell me what a stern wake up is. Oh, I know what it's a stern wake up when you get that knock at the door or you get that unfortunate phone call. Like I said, stop thinking within the realms and start thinking outside the boxes. You can't experience stuff and you can't try to make things work if you keeping yourself in a small circumference. No. Hey Tracy, blessings. Oh shit. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Trying to get comfortable in this little ass booth again. See, like I said, I would have did the poetry night tonight, but that's because I thought I was going to be in another spot, and come to find out, eh, we couldn't even sit in that spot. So, in my little trailer right now, chilling. You know, no, I had to come up here and talk with the people. You know, like I said, everybody was covering certain things today. I'm covering real life. I got time to cover who beefing with who said what, who did this. They ain't helping us build at all. They ain't helping us get past this hellfire we already kind of going through. Like I said, God was good enough to give you a second chance at life. You better take that second chance and do the best you can. Because God forbid that next time happen and ain't no coming back. Y'all better, since y'all want to be in movies so badly, you better treat the movie like I was in Menace to Society. You see how many multiple opportunities Kane had to do something good and still got wrapped up in the wrong shit. Look what happened. And that's shit that's actually happening in real life. You got kids who probably done been through some shit. God then gave them a second chance, maybe even a third. But being how they still wrapped up and involved in the same bullshit, they not seeing that that was a damn blessing in disguise. I said it's time to start reaching out to these kids the best way possible. It's time to start reaching to some of these adults who are asleep. It's time for y'all to wake up too and start really putting things into initiative. Don't feel that way, then guess what? We ain't gonna never fucking win. Again, the title was clear as day today. If we don't unite, we are going to lose this fight. I refuse to lose a fight. I barely lost any in my life. So I refuse to lose one now, especially one that's really for the greater good. I'm not losing that battle. Not going to do it. Like I said, if anybody else want to pop up, I think the link is still in the chat. If not, I could probably cover this again. Not tomorrow. I'll probably cover this Saturday. There'll be a part 2 to this. There's always going to be a different dynamic. And I'm going to definitely try to get that and try to see if I could get that statistic thing like I was talking about earlier. Because if that's really the statistics on what's going on as of this present day, it's a real sad reality, and it's going to really have to be some wake up calls. For real. No time to be sleeping on the job no more. No. Like I said, in order to be better, we got to think better. We got to achieve greater, Even when we get grown, or even for some of those who are coming into adulthood, you never let nothing stop you from doing what you feel like doing as far as if it's on the right path. You don't let nobody stop you. And that's anybody. You don't let nobody dictate what you do in your life. Whatever it is you're doing in your life, as long as it's on the right path, and as long as you ain't harming nobody, or if you ain't possibly killing nobody, who the hell are them? Who the hell are them to tell you what to do with your life or how you should run your life? The only person that should dictate your life is you. That's it. And that's the whole fact right there, Angel. That is a whole fact. Well, like I said, you're going to have some people who are stuck in that notion that this is what they need to do. So let them stay in that notion. Let them keep believing all these falsehoods. Let them keep believing that drama and negativity is always going to win the battle, because it's not, you know. For some people who have gone through a life-changing experience and actually did better, kudos. And definitely prayers and blessings, because some of y'all seen what it was and realized this wasn't it. If ain't nobody popping up, like I said, I'm gonna definitely end this live. I might have to actually go scoot off somewhere real quick. If you was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the replay game. If y'all ain't already dropped links by now, drop links, show each other some love. Shout outs to the people watching in the shadows, at least all the good ones. Fuck everybody else who was in the shadows and didn't care. That's how I'm giving it up, raw and uncut. And there's always peace and blessings with y'all when y'all in here. And I do appreciate y'all tuning in, because y'all ain't have to be here. But it's good to know that there are people out here who are listening and actually trying to spark the ideas the same way I'm sparking them. And actually trying to come together at some point and make change. Like I said, it's just something for everybody to think about. Hopefully this live did get shared out, and if not, it will be. You know, this is all we really dealing with is real life topics. You know, and this is the best way to do it. Like I said, I refuse to give up the fight. So whether I'm by myself or with the select few, it don't matter. But things will start changing for the better. And I believe in that because I'm stern on that. You know. But again, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And y'all already know, I hope all of y'all have a blessed evening. Stay safe out there. Know most of y'all getting prepared for tomorrow. So hope all of y'all have a blessed evening. You know, you might catch me running around these streets somewhere, but I'll probably most likely do it live in the morning, or it could be early afternoon. Who knows? But you already know I'm most likely to leave a notification up. I'm still doing the music for tomorrow night. Don't get it twisted. I'm just gonna have to do it a little bit earlier. So I'll definitely be looking forward to seeing y'all. You know, and until the next live, y'all. Y'all already know. It's peace and blessings. We out here.